Ranked matchups always elevate the pressure. The heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense, particularly if that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the home of the USC Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum. As we'll see, the number 25 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the 11th-ranked team in the land, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Wolverines will kick it away to start us off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. So USC's offense will go on the attack first. And we've been really eager to see this matchup, this quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal than this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. You make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah. Fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for their defense too, because it's an elite quarterback, right? Like, they can make you look like you're not as good as you've been all season long. So I'm looking forward to seeing this matchup and who wins it.
He'll pull it on the read. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man, it's Mayava. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Trojans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Gonna sling it on second down. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
What a great play. This guy is a force on this D-line. You think about Michigan football defensively, they've got dudes up front. Aiden Hutchinson, Brandon Graham, Mozzie Smith, Rashawn Gary. Guys that can win one-on-one and guys that change and force your game plan to have to adapt for them. You need to double team these guys if you want to have any chance. This is that type of player. He's got so much ability.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage. And the Trojans will try to pin them back with the punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. A little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. So the Michigan Wolverines offense will get the ball for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Caught in the backfield, it's Haynes. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They're going to send out the field goal unit, and that kicker will have to launch a rocket. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Some misdirection with the counter. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. To the air, it's Mayava. Plucks it out of the air. There to stop him at the 43, but he gets 5 and moves the sticks. Now on first down from the 43. Give to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Got his man in the middle. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. The Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Catch in the middle. It's Strachan. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. To the air on first down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. Gives it on the option. Gets it inside the 25 down to the 22-yard line with the pickup of 4. And the Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. And it slips just inside that right upright. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Off play action on first down. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Off play action. He lets one fly deep. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking for room, it's Haynes. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. They'll keep it on the ground. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Wolverines will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Makes the grab down the middle. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Trojans can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Lane. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. The give to the back. stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Trojans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He lets it fly. Oh, he drops it right down the middle of the field, and he couldn't make the play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air. It's Mayava. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. The Trojans send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Under fire. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And here's what I like about that, man. That feels like an instinctive play. Like this guy almost knew it was coming. You know, most of the time in a bootleg, they want to show you the run first, but he wasn't buying it, went right to the quarterback, saw it, and made the big sack.
The Wolverines with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll send the tight end in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Snagged in the middle, it's McCulley. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Wolverines have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The #1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He'll pull it down. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that, my friends, is getting the perfect bounce, the perfect punt, and the perfect roll. They'll have them locked down inside their own 5. On the run, it's Sanders. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They go to the ground. Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. Running into the open space. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And the Wolverines are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Pocket breaking down.
And on the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
The Wolverines can really attack on this second and short. Finds a little space. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Wolverines look to keep this drive humming. The give to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Soften him up with a run. Now to throw. With the catch, it's Moore. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Wants to throw on first down. Looking to scramble. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. It's complete on the right side. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in a terrific top 15 matchup. Oregon has some work to do, but go against this team at your own risk. The program who played in the first ever CFP championship is always a threat to come back. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Indiana. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Got it in the middle. It's Lemon. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. He has the first and still on his feet. It's a seam wide open. And what a huge play for this offense after that great run. And the Trojans, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Rides the back and leaves it. And he is showing it all and finding ways to pick up yards. He's down to the 28. Red pass, it's complete. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. From the shotgun, the inside give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Dropping back, it's Mayava. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Catch in the middle, it's Lane. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Right on target the first time. Now he'll try another from 24 yards out. Right down the boulevard. It's good.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. And here's the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Shows him the stiff arm. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Fighting up. Oh, the ball's on the ground. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
I'll tell you, honestly, I don't know what that player could have done to hold on to that football. That defender absolutely popped him. He knocked him into next week. There was no chance he was holding on to that ball.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Sends it back in motion. Scanning the field. It's Mayava. Flips it out in the flat. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Throws toward the end zone. Got it! And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Touchdown, Trojans! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And that's a great job by this offense. That's how you work the clock. You want to take as much as you can and punch that ball in the end zone. Masterful clock management, and they now take the lead going into the half.
And you just got to wonder, too, David, how does that affect the confidence of a defense, right? They needed to find some way, somehow, to get a stop, limit the damage on that final drive. They give up a touchdown. They're going into halftime now, trailing. They've got to raise their level of play in the second half.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And it was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
USC 13, Michigan 9.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Los Angeles. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the LA Coliseum.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. He'll keep it himself. Turning it on! That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Picks up the first down. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. They're going to ride this running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. It's Underwood. Gets it out fast. Made a defender miss. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42. From the gun, running back gets the give.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Grabbed in the middle. It's McCulley. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Looking for space. It's Haynes. Oh, he's got some space. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. To the air on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Haynes. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. He'll do it himself. Touchdown, Michigan! And that one will put them up here in the second half.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They put together an 81-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground here, off right tackle. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. The Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The play action fake. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. And the Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Back to throw, it's Mayava. He's got him. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. This offense is feeling itself right now, and momentum's coming along with them. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He's loose. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. The Trojans want to crank the tempo. Looking back to last year, the Trojans made a midseason quarterback change. You might expect that, trying to live up to what Caleb Williams was able to do, but Jaden Mayava certainly finished strong, Jesse.
Yeah, the UNLV transfer looked really, really good, especially at the end of the year. And you know, with Lincoln Riley, one of the great QB whisperers in recent college football memory, if you're locked in and you're playing and you're seeing the field the way Lincoln Riley is seeing it and calling it, this offense is going to be unstoppable. If he does that, he is going to put up Heisman numbers.
Motion from the wideout. Off the RPO, complete. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Trojans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on second down. The short hands. It's Jordan. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Just keep slinging it. Here's the heat. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Oregon is currently ahead right now in Autzen Stadium, but they just haven't been able to separate themselves offensively. They're up by a field goal over Indiana. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Shakes off the defender. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. And the Wolverines come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. The kick is on its way. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find the rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Reads it, fires complete. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Trojans really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. And the Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
Second down.
We've reached the end of the third quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the fourth, all tied up. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. Didn't get a whole lot of room to run. He picked up 1 or 2. The Trojans are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To throw, it's Mayava. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Offense in a bunch formation. now in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. Trying play action. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
This defense so far, they've understood the mission. The mission is to get this fast, speedy quarterback on the ground. And they've got to him early, they've got to him often, and most importantly, they continue to get him on the ground and create these negative plays for this offense that creates a big hole for him.
The Wolverines will punt it away on fourth down. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Quarterback on the keeper. Quick step and go. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Wide open downfield. Turning on the Jets. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Using his legs, it's Sanders. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
Brings up second down.
Off the play fake. Using the quick game. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
Brings up.
Looking downfield, it's Mayava. He makes a grab. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
On the move from inside is 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. He leaves it with his back. It's a running room.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Grabbed over the middle. It's McCulley. Turns it on in midfield. Oh, a lot of space. He's at the touchdown Wolverines. And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
I think one of the most underrated things we talk about with a QB is timing. Being able to get the ball out of his hands to his receiver where he can continue to catch the football and run with it. Nice pitch, nice catch, nice play in the fourth quarter when you needed it for this team to take the lead.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They're looking for space to run behind the left tackle. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Under fire. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright, and you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Finding open areas. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. And the Trojans will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They'll move the tight end. Using his legs, it's Haynes. Wide open spaces. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Well, that's called paying off good field position. You've got the lead here late in the game. You've got the ball back. You're on your opponent's side of the 50, and on your very first play, you break off a long run. This defense right now is playing on their heels late.
And the Wolverines just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Got enough space. Stopped right at the 2-yard line after the catch, and it'll be 1st down, goal to go. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. No good. After the miss, the lead is still 4.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Back to throw, it's Mayava. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Let's see what they've got on second down. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Lemon. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Lemon. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Wants to throw again. Unloads to the right. He's got it. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Wants to go up top on first down. Moving away from pressure. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
Listen, that's not going to go down as a big play, but he does a really good job turning a negative play into something positive. It's not a big gain, but it keeps you out of those negative situations that really makes you very predictable.
And here comes the offense on second down. Looking for a crease. It's Jordan. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on fourth down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
Well, that play never had a chance. On fourth down, they're trying to catch the defense off guard, throwing for it, but no protection. Quarterback didn't have an opportunity to step up and get rid of that football. Give the defense credit, man. Tremendous aggression there on fourth.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college football playoff. This win just means more.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, for the college football playoff picture, how big is it to get a big win, a ranked win, who now you're probably going to be matched up head-to-head with who's better, who's going to make the playoff. Big feather in the cap, big day for them.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.